Hey friends, welcome back to Evocative Scents. A lot of you are looking for extremely long-lasting fragrances, or as many people say, the beast mode fragrances, especially in the affordable price point category. But I have a small little question that I am very curious about. Ideally, we would prefer to have fragrances that would smell absolutely beautiful and at the same time they would be long-lasting as well. But that doesn't happen most of the times, isn't it? Given a choice, if you have the most wonderful smelling perfume but with a longevity on the poor side, let's say about 3 to 4 hours. On the other hand, you have an average smelling fragrance but you are getting great longevity from it. Which one would be more appealing for you? Personally, I feel that every fragrance has its own share of strength depending upon the situation. Do let me know about your thoughts in the comment section down below. And before that, if you are tuning into my channel for the first time and you love fragrances and fragrance related content, consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the notification bell, because your support really means a lot to me. So let's dive in. Coming in at number 5 is a fragrance from the house of Jacques Bogart. It is the one man show Oud edition. As I have said earlier in this video, these fragrances are going to be very long lasting. So expect an easy 8+ hours of longevity coupled with a strong projection of 2 hours. This was certainly going to make the cut. Coming to the smell, it is definitely going to be a bit polarizing. You are going to get very spicy, smoky, synthetic oud from it. At beginning, you may find the smell to be a bit overwhelmingly strong, but just let it settle down for a bit. This is certainly not one of the most compliment getting fragrance. If you are looking for one, then you should be looking at other fragrances on this list. This is a very smoky, assy and a strongly spicy fragrance. This is a fragrance for mature audiences who are looking for some unique and interesting fragrance, and it's certainly not going to appeal to a lot of younger people. This comes at a very affordable price point and is easily available as well. So giving this fragrance a try won't be very expensive. Let's now move on to the 4th fragrance of this list. It is the Amber Alive. From here on, I have done complete review of all these fragrances, so I would highly suggest you to check the full review if you are interested in any of these fragrances. Coming to the Amber Alive, it is a fresh fragrance with a strong spicy barbershop feel along with a bit of soapiness, and this one gets me a lot of compliments unlike the previous one. Generally, I categorize most of the fragrances to be unisex, but this one in particular is heavily leaning towards the masculine side. The strong spicy black pepper coupled with the smell of pine needles makes it a very manly fragrance. An underrated fragrance that is definitely worth checking out. The 3rd fragrance of this list is from the house of Latafa, and not very surprising, it's the Atlas. A fresh green aquatic fragrance inspired from the Ortho Parisi Mega Mare. It is from the rare breeds of the aquatic fresh fragrance, which despite being fresh is actually a monster in terms of performance. Well, a good dose of ambroxan certainly helps in this. But I have to clarify one thing here. It is not one of those blind by easygoing freshes. The smell has a bit of salty aquatic nature, but underneath lies the green and mossy aspect. With this cologne, you can easily go nose blind, and that's due to the strong use of ambroxan in it. Many times you will feel that the smell is totally gone, but suddenly you get a compliment. That's what happens with this fragrance. I would not recommend this as an office fragrance. It is just too strong. But if you are going out casually, this fragrance can be a perfect choice. Now on to the 2nd fragrance of this list. And if you are enjoying this video, hit that like button as well. And this fragrance is from the house of Ahmad Al-Maghribi. I have reviewed many fragrances from this house, and most of the times the fragrances are of very high quality, and many times they are very long lasting as well. Not all of them, but most are. But this one certainly is. Inspired from the popular clubbing fragrance Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male, and to some extent Afnan 9pm as well. You get that signature sweet smell with slight fizziness on the top. There is tiny amount of citruses along with an apple accord. After that it gets very sweet from the vanilla. In my opinion, this is a completely unisex fragrance, but more suited for cooler weather. In terms of longevity, this is easily in the 10+ hour mark, especially on clothes. The projection is also on the stronger side, especially for the first 2 hours, when it is definitely a room filler. Finally, the top fragrance of this list, Afnan 9pm Rebel it is. This one is a truly compliment magnet. It is perfectly unisex, can be used in summer as well. Just avoid it on the formal occasions. You will get that beautiful juicy sweet pineapple along with lot of sugary sweetness. Reminds me a bit of Qaid al-Fursan from the Latafa, but this is much more complex and definitely much higher quality than the Qaid al-Fursan. The dry down of this fragrance is in completely different direction though. It becomes green, mossy and woody, but still retains the sweetness from the beginning. Though it is a pineapple fragrance, it is not similar to the Creed Aventus or the Nissan Hachivat for that matter. This is highly recommended if you want a compliment getting beast mode fragrance. If you like this video, hit that like button, and if you find any value of this video, consider subscribing to this channel. By the way, which fragrance from this list do you find interesting? And if you have any feedback for this or any of my previous video, feel free to comment down below. So that's it for today's video. I will meet you all in the next video.